Today, we are breaking down a game that had everybody holding their breath. I mean, the clock's winding down, the stadium is electric, and the entire outcome is hanging by a thread. This was a story of pure grit, where a win was so razor thin, you could feel the tension right through your screen. We're talking about that Eagles versus Bills matchup. Let's get into it.
Just one single point. That's all that separated these two teams after a brutal back-and-forth slugfest. Can you even imagine that kind of pressure? Every single play, every decision, every second could have flipped the entire result. It was intense. And there it is, the Philadelphia Eagles, with the incredibly cool Jalen Hurts at the helm, somehow managed to pull out a heart-pounding 13-12 victory over the Bills. You know, in a game that tight, every single moment is critical. So how in the world did they manage to do it?
All right, so what was the key ingredient for the Eagles here? Well, you've got to start with their quarterback, Jalen Hurts. We're about to dive deep into his performance, not just in this specific game, but what he's been doing all season long. And trust me, the story the numbers tell is pretty fascinating.
Let's just get right to the heart of it. When the game is on the line, you absolutely need your leader to step up and make something happen. So what did Jalen Hurts do to snag this incredible win for Philly? Well, the answer might not be what you'd guess just by looking at the stat sheet. Okay, take a look at these stats. 110 passing yards, just 1 touchdown, and only 5 yards on the ground. You know, on paper, that doesn't exactly jump out as a game-winning performance, does it? But see, this game was a defensive battle, and that's the thing about Jalen Hurts. It's not always about posting huge, flashy numbers. It's about making the right play at the right time. It's about being clutch, and that's exactly what he was.
But here's the thing you have to remember. This one tough, gritty game is just a single piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. To really get a feel for what makes Jalen Hurts so special, we've got to zoom out and look at the whole season. And believe me, it has been impressive.
So let's talk about that bigger picture, shall we? This season, Jalen Hurts has been on another level, throwing for an incredible 3,224 yards. That is straight up elite quarterback play.
And it's not just empty yards either. The guy has a serious talent for getting the ball into the end zone. He's tossed a staggering 25 passing touchdowns this season. He is a legitimate game changer through the air.
But wait, because that's not even the whole story. What makes Hurts a total nightmare for defenses is that he's a true dual threat. You have to add another 421 yards and 8 more touchdowns that he's picked up on the ground. He can beat you with his arm, he can beat you with his legs. This guy isn't just a great QB, he's the blueprint for the future of the position.
Now look, Jalen Hurts having an amazing season is obviously a massive reason why the Eagles are winning. But it's not the only reason. This organization has been building something really special for a few years now, and this win is just the latest proof of that.
4. That number right there, that is the magic number for the Eagles. And what it represents is something that is incredibly hard to achieve in the modern NFL. Consistency, sustained excellence. You might even call it the foundation of a dynasty. Yep, you heard that right. This victory over the Bills means the Eagles have now won 11 or more games for 4 straight seasons. That's not an accident. That is the sign of a winning culture, from the front office all the way down to the players. This team isn't just a contender, they are a perennial force.
So, after an emotional win like that and hitting a huge team milestone, you might think the Eagles get to take a breather, right? Nope, not a chance. Their next game is against a division rival, and in the NFL, you can never, ever take a week off.
So you'd look at this matchup against the Washington Commanders on paper, and it seems like a lock. I mean, come on. The Eagles are sitting pretty at 11-5, while the Commanders are struggling at 4-12. But as any football fan knows, when it's a division rivalry game, you can pretty much throw the records right out the window. Anything can happen.
And that just sets the stage perfectly, doesn't it? Will the Eagles keep their foot on the gas and roll into the playoffs with all this momentum? Or are the Commanders, who have absolutely nothing to lose, ready to play spoiler and pull off a shocking upset? That's the beauty of the NFL. You just never know.